Hello and welcome back to Clicks on the Side, and today we are going to be making a 300 point modern theme team based around one of the latest legacy carded figures, Starro. As you can see, I got my Detective Chimp online exclusive play at home kit in, and with it came the Starro legacy card. Very much been looking forward to this one. I was lucky enough to pick up Starro a year or so back. I just like the sculpt, and I really wanted to have it just in case we wanted to do an event where a couple teams had to go up against a big bad. And here we are. I think I got him for 45 bucks back then, and you're definitely not getting him for that now. Uh, let's take a look at the new Legacy card. It is missing the Power Cosmic team ability, but it has been errated that he is Power Cosmic. He does also have the Secret Society of Supervillains, Cosmic, and Ruler keywords. Does come with the trait Children of the Conqueror. When Starro hits, after resolutions generate a Starro Fight bystander adjacent to each hit character, maximum of 6. Now, I do want to go ahead and shout out Jeremiah Peterson over from the Makers Market group over on Facebook. He set me up with some bystanders. I've used him before, and he always does great work. You got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, a little bit of all the Justice League, Martian Manhunter, Flash, and Green Lantern. And that is on the back of all of them. A great picture of Starro. Thank you again, sir. I'm sure I'll be buying more from you before too long. So, got my bystanders taken care of there. We are going to be playing Starro at his 80-point click. As you can see, he has 5 different starting lines. But there is a KO click on number 17. So, he has the 260, 180, and 100 that he KOs. Or you can start him at 80 or 20, which is technically a separate dial. So we are starting him off at 80. I guess Starro is a her, so I should say her. The Mother Star. Let me try that again. On click 18, he has a special movement, special attack, and invincible with a base 1 damage. That special movement is Mind Control. When Starro uses it, you may deal 1 unavoidable damage to a friendly character named Starro Fight adjacent to an opposing character. If you do, Starro may target that opposing character regardless of range and line of fire. Opposing characters adjacent to friendly characters named Starro Fight modify defense -1 when targeted by Mind Control. Not bad at all, especially since she has a range of 10 with 3 bolts. And then let's take a look at that special attack. Should you want to go a different route than Mind Control, she does have Quake and Steel Energy. Starro can use Steel Energy when a character he hit with Mind Control. Let me try that again. Quake, Steel Energy. Starro can use Steel Energy when a character he hit with Mind Control this turn deals damage. So you have a potential to heal 3 clicks. If you hit your Mind Control on 3 different targets and all 3 of them do damage, my understanding is then you would do 3. You would heal 3 clicks, 1 for each character. She does have a special stop click there on her last click. And it is Stop Regeneration Super Senses. Power. This game, Starro's green starting line is his starting line. So it is a he. I don't know why it's some other star if it is a he, but okay. Let's see. KO any number of friendly characters named Starro Fight, then turn Starro to click 16 and heal him 1 click for each character KO'd this way. So by getting those bystanders out there, you give him another chance to heal up. This time on the green starting line. So you'll go to 16, where there is a regen as well. And heal up and see what you can do. Yeah, so for 80 points, you can potentially get a lot of life out of your Starro. So I know it said modern theme team. As you can see, he only has 3 keywords. So we are sticking with the Secret Society of Supervillains. So the natural next step for me for this team build was to put more Starro in it. So coming in from the Notorious set is going to be uncommon number 30, Starro Fight. Hey, little guy. Gotta have Starro Fight in there. That's fun. All right. So Starro Fight does have the Power Cosmic Team ability, Secret Society of Supervillains, Sinestro Core, Animal, and Cosmic keywords. 40 points. Does have a range of 4. And also has the trait attached to your face. When an adjacent opposing character begins a move or is placed, after resolutions, you may place Starro Fight adjacent to that character. Very, very nice. Also has a second trait, which is equally as nice, Child of the Conqueror. If another friendly character that has the Cosmic and Ruler, if another friendly character has the Cosmic and Ruler keywords, modify Starro Fight's attack +1. At the beginning of the game, if a friendly character is named Starro, generate a number 30 Starro Fight on click 1. So for 40 points, and since we have Starro, you don't get just 1. You get 2 Starro Fights. Go ahead and get you over there as well. Does have mind control, poison, super senses, and shape change, and is tiny sized to make him just that much harder to get rid of. Not bad at all. 2 of those for 40 points. You can't beat it. Ordinarily, I'd actually even do 2 more. But with how this team build worked out, I think you'll see why I did not. So joining the Starro family is going to be another animal. A bigger animal than the Starro Fights. Some would say more deadly. From the Notorious set. Super rare number 53, King Shark. I have shown off King Shark before, and with this sculpt, I just can't help but try to use him any chance I can. And I think he could work out with this team as well. There is the King Shark. We are going to be playing him at his 80-point click on this team. He does have the Suicide Squad team ability, Gotham City Underworld, Secret Six, Secret Society of Supervillains, Suicide Squad, Animal, and Brute keywords. Does have the trait Insatiable Hunger, regeneration as free, but only if King Shark KO'd an opposing character or destroyed an opposing terrain marker this turn. If he did both, when he uses it, don't half the results. Does have improved movement through blocking, so you can charge right through and make your attack. Has a special movement on his first click, super strength, invuln, and exploit weakness. Then gets some blade, super senses, and shape change later on. But let's take a look at that special movement. Well, let's look at his trait first. I'm sorry. Enraged Shark Monster. Battle Fury, but only if a character has been damaged since your last turn. So that can be your own characters and it can be your opponent's characters, as long as a character has been damaged. When King Shark destroys blocking terrain, after resolutions generate water terrain markers in the squares of the destroyed terrain. That's going to come in very handy for his special movement of even faster in water. Charge, plasticity, hypersonic speed, but only if King Shark occupies water terrain. When King Shark uses it, he may use Flurry as free instead of making an attack. Very, very nice, especially if you are able to get that hypersonic to go off with a Flurry with exploit weakness on both attacks. Not bad at all. He'll just have to destroy a little bit of terrain markers, hindering, what have you. Not hindering, walls, and generate some water. Very doable. Very doable. And it would only make sense to add another water-based character to try to buff him up, beef him up. So also from the Notorious set, we are bringing in rare number 34, Black Manta. Right over here. Black Manta has the team player team ability, has the Injustice League, Legion of Doom, Secret Society of Supervillains, Suicide Squad, and Assassin and Pirate keywords. We're going to be doing him at 45 points, and he has the trait Undersea Salvage. Unique modifier, free. If Black Manta occupies or is adjacent to water terrain, roll a d6. All friendly characters with the dolphin symbol modify the listed combat values matching the number on the d6 by +1 until your next turn. 3 or 4, +1 to attack. 5, +1 to damage. And 6, +1 to attack and damage. He also has Sidestep, Toughness, and Perplex on his top click with a special attack power, which we'll get to in a moment. As you see, he does have a second trait of Rampant Piracy. When a friendly character with the dolphin symbol hits a single equipped opposing character, they may choose to deal a maximum of 1 damage to that target. If they do, they may equip any equipment equipped to the hit target. So if you're able to get King Shark up there and use that flurry, if he hits with the first attack, he can take that equipment if he only does 1 damage and still do the second attack from the flurry for the regular 3 damage from the exploit, but now while equipped with whatever you just stole. Love that combo. Hope I can make that work at some point. And then there is his special attack. It is the Devil Ray, Energy Explosion, Precision Strike, and Knockback. Very, very good. I'm a big Black Manta guy, so I'm glad to see we have a relevant Black Manta still in play. Leaves us with 55 points. And with that, we are going to bring in, again, the theme here, from the Notorious set, super rare number 55, the Penguin is going to join. That is a great penguin sculpt. Very happy with this one. Gonna be sad to see that one go once the next Worlds comes out. We have the Penguin. He has the Batman enemy team ability as well as team player. Birds of Prey, Gotham City Underworld, Injustice League, Secret Society of Supervillains, Brute, and Politician keywords. Coming in at 40 points, he does have a trait, Information Broker. Once per turn, when a friendly character uses an expendable goon trait, you may re-roll that d6. Very, very nice. At the beginning of the game, if you are not the first player, generate up to 2 characters with the Expendable Goon trait on their 15-point starting lines. That's going to come in very handy. Your goal with this team is to be the second player. So hopefully you win initiative and you can get going so you can generate for free 2 of the White Rabbit Goons. Why do you want 2 White Rabbit Goons? You want to keep them next to Starro because of that support. They'll just hide in the back and try to keep Starro up, or let him get to a stop click. Let Starro power to get him to his green starting line, and then use the support. Try to build him back up the green line so that he can do even more damage. Does have running shot to start off with a special attack power throughout, mastermind, and support. Not support. I'm sorry, with leadership. There we go. Then he does have some sidestep, ESD, and exploit weakness later on. Let's take a look at that special attack power. And it is Trick Umbrellas. Free. Choose an effect for the penguin or an adjacent friendly character to use until your next turn. Poison. Smoke Cloud is free, but only to generate 3 markers. Blades, Claws, Fangs, Precision Strike, or Energy Explosion with Knockback. All 3 of these can be very handy, especially if you get in a situation where he's carrying someone and if they can reach the target and he can't, then they can blades, or they can energy explosion. Yeah, just very, very nice. Very nice. Or he can just do it himself. The penguin. I like using that sculpt any chance I can. It does leave us with 15 points. And with that 15 points, we are just going to round it out with another expendable goon, because there is one that is a part that does have the keyword, and that is the Black Manta Goon. So Black Manta Goon makes an appearance on the team. Has team player, team ability, Injustice League, Legion of Doom, Secret Society of Supervillains, Brute, and Pirate. And he does have the Expendable Goon trait, Black Manta's Crew. If a Black Manta Goon is KO'd by an opposing character after resolutions, you may roll a d6. 1 through 3, generate a water terrain marker in the square Black Manta Goon last occupied. 4 through 6, generate a character with an Expendable Goon trait on its 15-point starting line adjacent to a friendly character. So, the goal really is for Black Manta Goon to die. Quite frankly. He does have Quake that can be useful if in a pinch, but he's mainly out there to get knocked out. That way he can either generate water for Black Manta and King Shark to benefit from, or for him to die and bring in a White Rabbit Goon, just in case you are player number 1. That way you have some form of heal for your Starro. So there it is. There is a 300-point modern theme team built around Starro, but we do have one more piece. I do have one more supervillain joining this team from the sideline, and it is the rare prime from the Masters of Time set, Reverse Flash. As soon as I saw the preview for this guy, I knew he had to be a part of this team. There he is. He does have the Hyper Time team ability, Rogues, Secret Society of Supervillains, Future, Past, and Speedster keywords. Has the trait every bad thing, it was me, Barry. Sideline active. At the beginning of the game, choose an opposing character. When that character attacks and misses all targets, after resolutions, you may generate Reverse Flash from your sideline on click number 4 adjacent to that character. I believe this is where it was errated. The card reads, this game, as long as both characters are on the map, Reverse Flash can only attack the chosen character. I believe it has been errated to say something along the lines of if generated this way. Excuse me. So now it is, as long as he was generated this way from the sideline, then he can only attack he can only attack the chosen character that generated him, which still is not bad. Click 4, he has an 11 movement, no attack power, so that's where Penguin could also come in handy, as Penguin could be right beside your opponent and Reverse Flash could hypersonic right up beside him and benefit from the blades. Yeah, you get where I'm going. Super senses and a special damage power. Let's take a look at his specials. His special movement is hypersonic speed. When Reverse Flash uses it, he may use Flurry as free instead of making an attack. And then his special damage power is probability control and shape change. Not bad at all, since you're getting him in there for free pretty easily. Yeah. So, just another bonus attacker you can add on with this team starring Starro. Definitely looking forward to giving this a try. Lots of things for your opponent to try to have to maneuver around, especially the 10 range when it comes to Starro's mind control. While you're trying to stay out of range of that, you have to avoid King Shark's nonsense and Black Manta's range. I'm very curious to see how it will do. But anytime you're able to use an older figure and not hate yourself, it just makes it that much more fun that you get to use these figures again. Well, let me know what you think. Any changes you would make? How would you use Starro based on what you've seen? And are you looking forward to seeing Starros out there on the maps? I know I am. But that has been my 300-point modern theme team for Starro. Thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, this has been Clicks on the Side.